Hello everyone, myself Ansh and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel A New Sunrise. Hope you are well and fine. So, guess what we would discuss in this video? In this video, I'm gonna share information about friction. That is the class 8 science chapter number 12 and it's the second chapter of physics. I am going to explain you the chapter and also going to give you the notes through all my slides. So let's start the chapter. But before starting the chapter, first of all, let's see what are the topics that we're going to cover in this video. The first topic that we would cover is friction and relative motion. Second, we would learn about the factors affecting magnitude of friction. Then we will study types of surfaces and their characteristics. Then after we will learn about the types of friction. Then we will see static friction, sliding friction, rolling friction, effects of friction, methods to decrease and increase friction, and then at last we will see the different types of lubricants and their uses. These are the 10 topics that we're gonna cover in this particular video. And after completing these all topics, we will revise all our concepts through some questions. So, let's start the chapter. Friction and relative motion. Friction is an opposing force that opposes the relative motion between any two surfaces in contact. Friction is called to be as an opposing force. Why? Because it opposes the relative motion and between any two surfaces in contact. Friction is a contact force. In my previous chapter, in my previous video, we have learnt about force and pressure. In that, we studied that force are of two types. One is contact and the second is non-contact. And under contact, there is some more subtypes of force, and that is frictional force. So frictional force is a contact force. Friction is a contact force that can act only when the surfaces of two bodies are in touch with each other. Contact force act only when two bodies are in contact with each other. So friction is also contact force. So for frictional force, the two bodies must be in touch with each other. The term relative motion. In my first statement, what it was written that friction is an opposing force which opposes the relative motion between any two surfaces in contact. But what does relative motion, the term relative motion mean? The term relative motion refers to the motion of one body over the surface of another body. Motion of one object with respect to the other. Friction is the force that opposes the relative motion of the object. Therefore, friction is also known as frictional force or opposing force. So this was all about friction and relative motion. Let us revise it. Friction is an opposing force that opposes the relative motion between any two surfaces in contact. Friction is a contact force that can act only when the surfaces of two bodies are in touch with each other. The term relative motion refers to motion of one object with respect to the other. Friction is the force that opposes the relative motion of the object, and friction is also known as frictional force or opposing force. So this was all about friction and relative motion. Now let us study about factors affecting magnitude of friction. What are the factors that affect friction? The two factors that majorly affect the magnitude of friction are the roughness between the surfaces in contact. The two surfaces which are in contact, what are their roughness? Means their roughness affect the magnitude of friction. And second factor that affect the magnitude of friction is the weight of the object. A smaller distance covered indicates a higher level of friction, while a longer distance covered indicates a lower frictional force. A heavier object will experience high friction when compared to a lighter object. Now let us study about the types of surfaces and their characteristics. There are two types of surfaces. One is the rough surface and second is the smooth surface. Rough surface tends to apply more frictional force than a smooth surface. there are more irregularities between the rough surface as compared to the smooth surface. One example of rough surface is wood. Smooth surfaces tends to apply less frictional force as compared to rough surfaces. There are less irregularities between the smooth surfaces. Example of smooth surface is glass. So this was all about the types of surface and their characteristics. Then after, let us proceed to our next topic, that is the types of friction. So friction has mainly three types. One is the static, second is the sliding, and third is the rolling. What are those three types of friction? First one is the static friction, second type is the sliding friction, and third one is the rolling friction. And we will study about each and every friction one by one. So first of all, let's go towards the first type of friction, that is the static friction. The maximum frictional force present between any two objects when one object just tends to move or slip over the surface of the other object is called to be as static friction. What is static friction? The maximum friction force. The maximum friction force present between any two objects when one object just tends to move or slip over the surface of another object is known to be as static friction. So this was all about static friction. It acts on static objects or objects at rest. The magnitude of static friction is greater, or you can say is more than the sliding and the rolling friction. So this was static friction. Now let us learn about the second type of friction, that is the sliding friction. Sliding friction acts on objects that are sliding on a surface. It is generated due to rubbing of surfaces. The magnitude of sliding friction is weaker than the static friction but more than the rolling friction. Now let us learn about the third category of friction, that is the rolling friction. When one body rolls over the surface of another body, the resistance, the opposing force to its motion, is known to be as a rolling friction. The magnitude of rolling friction is weaker than the sliding friction and the static friction. What is rolling friction? When one body rolls over the surface of another body, then the resistance or the opposing force to its motion is known to be as a rolling friction. The magnitude of rolling friction is weaker than sliding friction and the static friction. Now let us study about the effects of friction. What are the positive or what are the negative effects that friction causes? First we will study about the negative effects of friction. Friction leads to wear and tear. Friction opposes motion. It opposes the motion of any body and calls for maximum effort. Now let us go towards the positive effects of friction. Friction facilitates motion. Friction produces heat and friction helps complex life exist. So these were the positive and the negative effects of friction. Let us proceed to our next topic, that is methods to decrease and increase friction. Let us study about what are the different methods that we can apply or we can use as for to decrease or increase the friction. To increase the friction, we have to make the surface more rougher. This is the only method, or you can say one method, which you can use to increase friction, that we have to make the surface more rougher. To decrease the friction, we can use the following thing. First one is the lubricant and second one is the ball bearing. Lubricants is a substance that help in reducing the friction. Ball bearing. The metal balls called ball bearing are used to reduce friction. So these are the two, you can say, tools that are used to decrease friction. One is the ball bearing and second is the lubricant. And hereby we have studied the methods to decrease and increase the friction. What is the method to increase the friction? The method is to make the surface rougher. And what is the method to decrease the friction? As for to decrease the friction, we can use any lubricant or ball bearing. Now let us study about different types of lubricants and their uses. Lubricant type. name used in. Solid. A lubricant named boric powder, which is solid, is used in carom board to reduce friction. Second one is the oil. Oil is a liquid type lubricant which is used in geeky door things. Third one is the engine oil. Engine oil is a liquid type lubricant which is used in vehicle engine as for to reduce friction. Fourth one is the grease. Grease is a semi-solid type lubricant which is used in bicycles as for to reduce friction. And fifth or the last one is the air. Air is a gaseous type lubricant which is used in complex machines as for to reduce friction. So these were the different topics that we have to cover in this video. We have learnt about it. Now let us start the section of the revision question. In this section, whatever we have studied, we will revise it through some questions. Whatever concepts we have studied, we will revise it through some questions. The first question is define the following terms. Here 8 terms have been given and we have to define each and every term one by one. So the first term that we have to define is the friction. What is the friction? The force which always opposes the motion of one body over another body is called to be as friction. Friction is a force which always opposes the relative motion, or it always opposes the motion of one body over another body. So this is the definition of friction. Now let us proceed to the next term, that is the static friction. The maximum frictional force present between any two objects when one object just tends to move or slip over the surface of another object is called static friction. It is known as static friction. What is static friction? Static friction is the maximum friction force present between any two objects when one object just tends to move or slip over the surface of another object is called to be a static friction. Static friction is a type of friction. Sliding friction. The frictional force present when one object moves slowly over the surface of another object is known as sliding friction. Rolling friction. When an object rolls over the surface of another object, the resistance to its motion is called to be as rolling friction. The fifth term is the lubricant. Lubricant are the substances which are used in order to reduce friction. We have studied different types of lubricants like grease and then air and boric powder, such things. Sixth term is the ball bearing. A bearing in which parts are separated by a ring of small freely rotating metal balls which reduce friction is known to be as ball bearing. Fluid friction. The force of friction due to air and water and other fluid is called to be as fluid friction. What is drag? Drag is the frictional force exerted by a fluid. Fluid means air and water. What is drag? The frictional force exerted by a fluid means air and water is called to be as drag. So these were the 8 terms that we have to define, and we have defined it all. Now let us go towards the next question, that is explain why sliding friction is less than the static friction. We have to explain. See, friction comes into play when irregularities present in the surfaces of two objects come in contact with each other and get interlocked with each other. In sliding friction, when an object slides through another surface, then the time given for interlocking is very small. Hence, interlocking is not strong. It is not strong. Therefore, less force is required to overcome this interlocking. Because of this reason, sliding friction is less than the static friction. So this was the reason, and this was the answer why sliding friction is less than the static friction. Now let us proceed to our next question, that is state advantages and disadvantages of friction. Advantages of friction. We are able to walk because of friction. Friction between the tip of the pen and paper allow us to write. Now let us state some disadvantages of friction. Tires and holes your shoes wear out. The tires and holes of your shoes wear out because of friction. Friction produces heat between different parts of machines. This can damage the machine parts. So these were the advantages and the disadvantages of friction. So here we have completed this question also. So hereby guys, we have completed Science Class 8th chapter number 12, that is friction. Hope you liked our video. Chapter number 13 of Class 8 Science and chapter number 14 video has already been uploaded, that is sound and chemical effects of electric current. You can go to my channel and get that video there. In my next video, I would be uploading chapter number 15, some natural phenomena. I would be uploading that chapter. And thanks for watching guys. Thanks for watching for this video guys. Please do like and share my video. Also subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to never miss any latest updates from my channel. Here is Ansh signing up for the day. Bye bye.